everybody, and welcome to another stream. In this stream, I'm going to be playing Mega Man Zero One. Now, before we begin, I'm going to do the usual stuff. Be sure that the chat works. So once that somebody is watching the stream, I will type in test to see if it works. Okay, so it says that somebody is watching the stream, so I will type in test now and see if it works. Okay, so the chat indeed works. Now, before I begin, yes, after beating Mega Man X5, we are now on to Mega Man Zero, the Mega Man Zero series. Because I was originally gonna play Mega Man X6, that was the original plan. But I decided, well, hey, since X5 was supposed to be the last game out of the X series, let's play the Mega Man Zero series. Because after all, that's what KJ Infinity was working on after X5, but then Capcom got money hungry. But, yes, we are now doing Mega Man Zero One. Now, I am not very good at these games. Let me tell you, I did manage to beat the first 3 Mega Man Zero games. But I did not beat Mega Man Zero 4 yet. And, yeah, I am not very good at these games. So, if you want a playthrough that is very well done, and if you want to see a playthrough where the player doesn't die all that much, you are not going to see it here, guys. And also, to those who are also wondering, in terms of the Mega Man Zero series, I am not going to be playing it on the casual scenario mode or the save assist mode because I want to play it like how it was back on the original days of the GBA. And also, guys, yes, I do plan on doing a semi-blind playthrough of Mega Man Zero 4 because I only played through the intro stage and that one stage. That was it for Mega Man Zero 4. So yes, I will do that, and yes, I will do a blind let's play on Mega Man Zero ZX. Yes, I will be doing it. But yeah, and so yeah, I am not gonna be good at these games. Let me just flat out say that right now. So again, if you are looking for a playthrough that is well done and a playthrough where the player doesn't die all that much, you're not gonna find it here. Hence why this is gonna be in parts, because I am not very good at these games. So if you guys want to help me out in the playthrough, or in any of the Mega Man Zero games, like saying, here's where the Cyber Elf is located, you know, I am welcome for that. Because I'm going to need all the help I can get, because, yeah, I am not good at these games. But I've been blabbering on and on and on about Mega Man Zero, about how I suck at these games. And so now, we are starting the Mega Man Zero series to where it all began, Mega Man Zero One. Now, let me just flat out say, before I begin, in terms of the actual game itself, in terms of my favorite Mega Man Zero games, from what I remember it being, Zero 2 was my favorite, but Zero 3 was my second favorite. From what I remember it being, Mega Man Zero 1 is my least favorite of the series, but hey, maybe my opinion will change later on. But anyways, without further ado, let's begin Mega Man Zero One. Let's get started. Okay, by pressing while in the game, okay, you can access. Okay, so let's see on the screen layouts. Okay, okay. Okay, which one do I like? I don't know. I kind of like this one a little bit more. Alright. Alright, Capcom presents Mega Man Zero One. Alright, let's begin. Leave this to me. Stay back, Seal. Or CL, whatever. I always pronounce it as Seal. But anyway, you should go. I'll take care of them. This must be... And there's Zero. What? Okay. This must be Zero. We found him at last. What? It's protected. What should I do? What? Watch out! We are cornered! We have to evacuate now! But we have no time to argue! Ah! Mylan! Seal! Seal! Huh? You should use my power. You have no choice! What? Pansy, if I do, you'll be... Don't worry about me. Remember, everyone is waiting for your safe return. Okay, thank you. No, I should thank you, Seal. Goodbye. Pansy! And now we reawaken Zero! Oh yeah! Zero has been resurrected. Zero? Help me please! Okay, so now we will begin. And so okay, so we are gonna see if we can customize my buttons, you know, and all that. So let's customize. Okay, so the main weapon, which is going to be our Buster, I want that button to be the circle button, or the square button, because that's what I'm used to. And as for the jump, that is going to be X, simple enough. The dash button will be circle, and as for my sub weapon, I could use the triangle button, but at the same time, I think I'd rather just do with the R1 button, because ever since I played the Mega Man Zero series, at least specifically Mega Man Zeros 1 through 3, I got used to pressing the, you know, the top button. For the Wii U. So... Oh. Okay, there we go. Perfect. There we go. Square to use my main weapon, and then R1 button to use my sub weapon, which is basically be my sword and stuff. Alright, so let's get started. So basically, in Mega Man Zero, he controls just like how we did back in Mega Man X series, where Mega Man Zero, he uses the square button, or whatever button that you decided for Zero to use with a certain button. Like for example, I wanted Zero to use his Buster with a square button, because that's what I'm used to. And I decided to use my Z Saber for the R1 button, but I don't get that just yet. Also, hold on. Okay, I just want to make sure here. All right, sorry about that. Anyway, in this game, now the Mega Man Zero series are completely different from how it was back in Mega Man X. Remember how it was in Mega Man X, where in order to find, in order to get the sub-tanks, you needed to find the sub-tanks in the levels? Remember that? Well, now, in the Mega Man Zero series, well, like I just got right now, I got a Cyber Elf. What do the Cyber Elves do in the Mega Man Zero franchise? Well, you're gonna see in a bit. And what are those little things I'm getting as well? Well, what those little crystal things or whatever that I'm getting, those are crystals in which they are used for at least a little something. And so from here, I got like a bigger crystal. And the crystals are used to upgrade your Cyber Elves. And trust me, you're gonna need as many crystals as you can, because later on in the game, you're gonna need to do some grinding, which is why I think the other games did it a little bit better. What? It's a dead end! What should we do? Thank you. place seems to be a prehistoric laboratory. We may be able to find a server, which we can use to go back to the resistance base. And now we're gonna have a boss for the area pretty soon. How nice! This passageway has collapsed in. Shall we go back? Stay back! Okay, now it's time for our boss. Zero! No! Run! You can't damage this thing with the Buster! Which Seal here is lying. You can actually beat this guy with just the Buster, but later on in the fight we will be getting some kind of weapon. But you'll see what I'm talking about later on. So here is our first boss here. And this boss fight here, he will fire, however, from here, you're going to want to be careful here, because, if you are not careful here, you can lose to this boss here, if you're not careful. Like me, for example, I'm not doing very well. Rats! Huh? Use this, Zero! Who are you? Hurry! You have to save her! Don't waste time! You got the Z-Saber, which is gonna be useful for this boss here. Alright, so I got a trophy, Rude Awakening. Yeah, as you can clearly see, I'm not good at these games. I can't believe you were able to destroy a golem! We were right! You are Zero, the legendary Reploid! Zero? Is that my name? I can't remember! Just relax for a moment. You have hibernation sickness. I'm sorry for forcing you to wake up, and thank you for saving me. My name is Seal. I'm a scientist. Let's go to our base before more enemies arrive. What if I'm not the Zero you were talking about? You proved to me that you are Zero by saving me from the golem. We are in luck! The server is still active. Stand on the server and press the up directional button. Then you can go back to our resistance base. Let's go. Alright. And so yeah, you see these elves? Yeah, the download elf, feed elf thing. Well, if I go into download elf, you'll see the cyber elf that I got earlier on the level. Well, two of them. Right here is that increases virtuality slightly, which gives you some more health, and then here it uses stun enemies. However, with the cyber elves, you can only use them once, unless you get like a sub-tank cyber elf. And otherwise, the cyber elves can only be used once into the game. That is correct. You can only use them once in the game. Once you use the cyber elf, they are gone forever, and they are not going to show up for the rest of the playthrough unless you reload your previous save file. And so if you want to feed the elves, you have to give them crystals. Like for example, this one, I have 100 crystals right now, but this one requires 750. And you're gonna have to grind and grind and grind just to get them. And you're also gonna have to grind 2 as well, which I'll explain why as soon as we begin. Welcome to our resistance space, Zero. This is a shelter for injured Reploids who are suspected of being Mavericks. We have fought so hard to survive. However, we know that the end is coming. But that's why we have been looking for you. You are our last hope. Most of us think that Zero was nothing but a fantasy. However, a few still believed in your existence and have looked for you. You are Zero, the legendary Reploid who fought with X to save the world 100 years ago. X? That name sounds familiar. That is correct, because if you are familiar with the Mega Man X series, Zero has teamed up with X for the past 5 X games. X. That legendary Reploid is still alive, and he's trying to retire all of us. X is trying to retire you? His plans violence have already begun. Many innocent Reploids are being retired as we speak. We need your help. Our future depends on you. Please, help us! And so, it doesn't matter whether you say okay or no way. If you say no way, Seal's gonna be like, oh no, you gotta help us, or whatever, so she's gonna keep on saying it until you click okay, so, okay, I'll help. Thank you. It's like a dream come true. Now, with your help, I think I can save everyone. I have something I need to ask you. Please talk to me when you are ready. So, before I talk to Seal here, let's go on ahead and talk to everybody in here. And so, this is basically the, this right here is basically the hub world, if you want to say. Are you the Reploid known as Zero, sir? Thank you for saving Dr. Seal. By the way, know how to use a trans server? Well, let's just say no, just so he can teach us how to play, just for the sake of it. Let me explain. A trans server basically moves something to some place. It can transfer you to wherever you have been. If you want to download an electronic entity for a cyber elf, this is also the place to do that. Some of the cyber elves that you capture are not usable at first. You should give these cyber elves blue items called energy crystals, which you will sometimes find when you're destroying an enemy. As you feed a cyber elf with energy crystals, it will grow. Once it is fully grown, it will become available to use. However, once you use a cyber elf, it will perish. Remember, they are only electronic code, but if you treat them poorly, they will turn on you. Which is what I mentioned from earlier, and which is what I said. You gotta save those cyber elves. Because, like I said, once the cyber elf dies, they are gone forever. Oh, you are unfamiliar to me. Are you new here? Kick butt so that you can become a Reploid like the others. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah. I think, yeah, later on in the game, you can talk to him to get a cyber elf as well. And also, another thing I should mention about the Mega Man Zero series, at least specifically Mega Man 0, 1, and 2, the more you use a weapon, then the weapon will level up. Like, let's just say you use the Buster mainly on the enemies. Well, your Buster will level up. And, yeah, and that's going to be pretty much a requirement for that. Wow! Are you Zero? I never thought I'd get to meet you. We believe that your Z-Saber has unlimited potential for power-ups. It could also have an effect on other weapons. I believe your Buster can be charged to shoot a powerful energy pellet. Learn more about weapons? Yes, please. I know you lost your memory, but you still have skills. You just need to find a way to recover them. Supposedly, your memory has been improving ever since you obtained the Z-Saber. Don't worry. Everything you learned during the battles in your past life will come back in time. The number of skills you've recalled is still shown on the subscreen by the number of stars. Check it out sometime. And so yes, like I said, make sure you use them. So make sure you use your weapons enough, so that way you can like do a charge shot and all that good stuff. Huh? Who are you? Who cares? Will you do me a favor? I'm too hungry to move. Will you spare me some energy crystals? 250 crystals will do. Well, I'm sorry, I don't have enough. Fine then, be like that. Well, basically, if you do manage to give him the crystals, you do get a cyber elf when you go that way. So that's why I want to talk to these people. Nice to meet you. You saved Seal, didn't you? My name is Alouette. Seal named me, which is a pretty cool name. I actually like that name. Really cool stuff. You don't look familiar to me, sir. I see. Zero is your name. Alright, got another energy crystal. And basically those are the big ones. And you're gonna want to get those big ones too as well. So, it was you who saved Dr. Seal. Thank you so much. Dr. Seal says he wants to ask you something. Please help her. Well, I will. I just want to talk to these people. I just want to talk to these people first, and then we can go on with it, with the first mission. Are you the one called Seal? Seal has been, or Zero? Seal has been looking for you. Please help us, Zero. Don't worry, I just want to talk to everybody. Because this is the hub world in the game. Well, that's basically the better term of what I could call it, is the hub world. Seal asked me to watch for when the enemy's transport train arrives. I'll inform you if the train comes. So, if you can, leave this place to me. Alright, no problem. We will have to go to that level later on in the game anyway, so. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it for what I can do for right now. So let's go on ahead and talk to Seal. Are you ready? Now listen, what I want to ask you is if you would try and do something that no one has been able to do so far. I want you to destroy the disposal center, where they retire our comrades one after another. Even while I speak, they may be retiring a Reploid who is wrongly suspected of being a Maverick. To prevent any additional loss of Reploid life, please destroy the enemy facility. Will you accept? Yes. Save data before starting the mission? Yes. The disposal center is up ahead of you. Please rescue our comrade. Okay, so here's our first mission into the game here. And the first mission here, well, we gotta go to the area, the disposal center, and you know, and get and defeat the boss. And yeah, see, if you want to go that way, well, she's not gonna allow you to, because oh no, Zero, that's not the correct way. So there's kind of a shame that you can't go that way. Well. Also, let me just flat out say that I do like this game's soundtrack in the game. I do like the game's soundtrack. The game's soundtrack here is really good here. And I can go as far as to say that Mega Man Zero 1 and 3 has the best music in the entire Mega Man Zero series as well. And so yeah, just like I said, just keep on firing with your Buster. Because what I normally like to do here is I'd like to fire my Buster once it gets to another rank, and then after that, I use my saber and I repeat it. There is also a grinding spot in the game too. Yeah, there is a grinding spot in the game which will allow you to get more skills, because there is a grinding spot in the game which allows you to get it. Or what I mean by that is you know, it allows you to get the stuff faster. Yeah, another thing about these games is that, well, the screen crunch isn't that bad, at least in this game, but it does get pretty bad later on in the game. It does get kind of bad later. Especially in the underwater stage. But here's what I'm talking about. This part right here is a perfect spot to grind for skill points. This part right here is perfect to grind. Because all you have to do is just stay here on one spot, and you can just grind here. Like, yeah, see? Wait. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now my Buster has upgraded now. And so now I'll upgrade my Sea Saber. And believe me when I say that we're going to be here for quite a while. Yes, we're going to be here for quite a while, because this right here takes quite a while to grind. So I hope you enjoy grinding, because this takes quite a while to do. Alright, so yes, like for example, we just need to upgrade the Buster one more time, and then that is all the way maxed out, while the Z-Saber, that takes up to 4 more times to upgrade all the way. But believe me, once we get the upgrade for the Z-Saber, where it allows us to charge it up and then do like this Mega Slash, that is when it takes forever to upgrade. Believe me when I say that. And yeah, I know. Watching me grind like this is not fun. I know it's not. But hey, if the game gives me an opportunity to grind, so be it. Because at least in this game, they do give you a grinding spot to grind, at least. And also, guys, for the record, I don't have the boss weaknesses memorized either, so keep that in mind as well. I just want to make sure. Alright, so now it is all maxed out. And so now I can charge the Buster in less time, which is useful. And that is the last Buster upgrade. And so now I'm gonna be grinding here for my Z-Saber now. And like I said, this takes a while to do. And believe me, especially once you get to the upgrade, especially once you get the upgrade where you charge up your Z-Saber and then Zero does this upward slash or whatever. Yeah, that is when the Z-Saber takes forever, and I mean forever, to grind. Like, I think I remember specifically, I was grinding, well, specifically at that part of the upgrade. I remember specifically, I was like, grinding for like 15 minutes, and the upgrade, and I still didn't get an upgrade. And it is funny, because then I gave up, and then, I didn't get the upgrade, the next upgrade, until like, close to the end of the game. But yeah, I am more than welcome for tips in the Mega Man Zero stream series, because I'm not an expert when it comes to the Zero series. Especially since these games are pretty hard. And when I say hard, I mean really hard. Like, these games are not playing around either. These games are not easy. Alright, so I got the next upgrade, which will allow me to do that charge slash. And once you get the charge slash, this is gonna be when the Z-Saber skills take forever to upgrade. Because now I have up to 3 more skills to upgrade for the Z-Saber. Hello, Deontay Harrison. or Dickerson, welcome to the Mega Man Zero, Mega Man Zero 1 live stream. Hope you're doing well, as well. I'm doing pretty fine, I guess. Because for right now, I'm just upgrading my Z Saber, so then that way I'll have an easier time with it. No, yeah, no problem. I mean, well, hey, if you're wondering how I'm doing, then, you know, I'll respond back to you as well. By the way, I'm just kind of curious too. If you have played the Mega Man Zero series, oh, never mind now. I was about to say, oh, what do you think of the Mega Man Zero series? But never mind. That's fine. I don't blame you. Especially since I'm just grinding and grinding and grinding. though, I hope you like grinding, because I'm gonna be grinding till most of my skills are ready. Like, no, seriously, hope you guys like grinding, because I kind of do. I mean, I know this is not an RPG, but this is kind of like an RPG where you just grind and grind and grind for experience points, level up. but in all seriousness, I know this is a platformer, but yeah, the more you use your weapons, then the more your weapon, then skills will be ready for you, and you can use those skills. Also, later on in the game, you do get these other skills as well. Or it's not the other skill. You get these other weapons, which you can use those. Which you can use those weapons to get more skills too for said weapons. Like, for example, there's this rod which allows you to like clean on walls or whatever. Which, not gonna lie, that weapon is pretty useful. But then again, I'm probably thinking about Mega Man Zero 2. There's this other weapon that you also get too, which is a long range kind of a melee weapon. I mean, like it's a melee weapon, but it still goes to long range, which is pretty useful if I say so myself. So yeah, pretty much, yeah. Alright, I think that's enough grinding. I know I didn't grind for the rest of it, but, okay, actually, you know what? Maybe I'll consider grinding just a little bit longer, just maybe for a little bit longer. I know what I just said, but maybe I'll grind for a little bit longer, at least till the 55-minute mark at least, but if I still can't get anything within the 55-minute mark, I'll just go. Because I've been grinding for quite a while here. So we are now on to the 53-minute mark now. So I'm gonna keep on grinding, but if I get to the 55-minute mark and still nothing, I'm just gonna keep on going because I've been grinding here for quite a while, so. And I know that this is getting kind of boring, and I'm getting bored too, so. Okay, so now we're at the 54-minute mark, so I'm gonna grind for one more minute and then I'll stop because I'm pretty sure to those who end up watching the stream later on, I highly doubt it, but to those who want to watch the stream later on, yeah. So be sure to skip the grinding portion, well at least to those who are watching this, because I'm pretty sure you are not gonna want to watch whatever minutes of doing this. And I'm pretty sure you don't want to watch that. So, well, starting from Mega Man 03 and onwards, you don't need to worry about the skills because the stars aren't even there. So you don't have to worry about grinding in terms of stuff like that. Okay, so I think that's enough of that. I had enough of grinding then. I had enough of that. Hold on. Running low on health, so I may as well grind for health because I need some health, like really bad. There we go, got some health. Okay, there we go. And there we go. I got the cyber. Well, I will be getting the cyber elf. Because now the cyber elf is just floating. However, I'm just not going to be able to get that. And also, by the way, yeah, speaking of which, in the game, you will, you can only have a certain amount of continues. Once you run out of continues, you basically have to restart your last save point. That you last saved the game in, and you're not even given the option to restart the actual level either. That is correct. You're not given an option to restart the battle either, which I think is kind of stupid. If I'm being honest, I think that is kind of stupid. Which is why games like Mega Man Zero 2 fixed that problem. Yup, that is correct. Mega Man Zero 2 fixed that problem. Through the shutter, you will reach the disposal center. Alright, so now that it's time for our other boss as well. I'm Aztec Falcon, Harapuya, the Guardian. I'm Aztec Falcon, Harapuya, the Guardian, sent me to clean up. Hey! Help! Help me! You must be some of the garbage. Just in time. I'll dispose of both of you together. So now we're on to our boss here, and well, this boss is not playing around. For one of the first bosses that she will be fighting in the game here, he is not joking around. This boss is not very easy. I mean, yeah, I did beat him in the first try, but believe me, he's not all that easy. Especially if you don't have your upgrades. Thank you. I never expected someone would come to rescue me. Thank you so much. I'm still in shock. Get it? Because the electric bolt is on there? Get it? Get it? Yeah, I know I'm not funny. I'll return to our base. When I'm able to walk again, you can go back now. I'll be fine. Mission completed. So let's get it. Thank you for your cooperation, Zero. That is a thunder chip, I presume. You must get it before you return to the base. You got the thunder chip, and so basically, okay, so remember how in the Mega Man games where you use a certain weapon which will allow you to get the weakness? Well, this is gonna be the case with this game. Certain bosses are weak against the elements. However, I don't have them memorized though, because I only beaten Mega Man Zeroes 1 through 3 only once. So if I were to like go to feed Elf, like right here, like yeah, see I only have 228 crystals, so I can't do anything. So let's return to the base. And as to those ranks, well, when you get to like A rank or S rank or whatever, the bosses, the bosses, they get more moves. But anyway, and plus their AI is smart too. Anyway, Zero, thank you. I never thought I'd see the day when the Reploid Disposal Center was destroyed. Innocent Reploids will be safe for a while. Thank you so much, Zero. You are Zero, the legendary Reploid. I'd like to ask your help again when you have time. That is, if you don't mind doing us favors, please come and talk to me. I'll be waiting. By the way, if you go to the engine room downstairs, you'll find our engineer named Servio. He asked me to give this to you. It's called the escape unit. If you use it during a mission, you will be able to abort the mission and evacuate. But remember, the mission will be considered to be a failure if you evacuate it, which defeats the whole purpose of the item, by the way. So I got the escape unit. So can I at least save the game? Alright, so the game is now saved, and yeah. Hello, Joseph Wilton, and welcome to the Mega Man 01 live stream. Yeah, hope you enjoy it as well. I mean, not that it really matters, but... So before we begin our next mission, let's just go on ahead. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, really? Oh, this is not enough. Well, I'm sorry. I don't have enough energy crystals right now. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so... Alright, so before anything, I'm gonna go talk to that old man. You are a new boy, aren't you? Are you kicking butt so as to become like the other Reploids? Listen, son, are you interested in what I have to say? Yes, I am. You are interested in my story. Thanks for saying that. I may not look like it, but I used to be a handsome Reploid. I was very popular with the ladies. It was the night of the full moon when it happened. I was carrying containers in a warehouse at the harbor when I heard a song drifting over the night air. I looked up to find a beautiful lady with long hair sitting in front of the crowd that had gathered at the harbor. I was amazed to find that I was deeply moved by her song through my body and mind are made of machines. After spending time together and talking, we fell in love and eventually started living together. Are you tired of listening to my story yet? Oh, I'm not tired. No, not at all. Oh, you want to listen? I told you up to the time we began to live together, didn't I? I'll continue. As time went by, she grew older and older, and she and I remained the same. She came to resent how she looked and began avoiding me. So I asked Seal to modify me to be what I am now, so that we could be together. She has long since passed away, but the memory of her will never be erased from my memory chip. Thank you for indulging me with your company and listening to my story. Keep this as a token of my gratitude. And so I got a cyber elf, and I got a trophy for this. Patience is a virtue, which technically you don't necessarily have to read it. You can just mash X and just press no, not at all, and you'll still get the cyber elf. So that is pretty cool to say the least. And believe me when I say that, yeah. However, I think this might be the end for today's stream, though. Yeah, so I think this might be the end for today's stream. Simply because I think I had enough for today. I would play longer, but oh shit, no. Let's save the game. Okay. So anyways, that has been the Mega Man 01 live stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Not that it really matters in the grand scheme of things. If you did, be sure to give a like onto the stream. If you want to subscribe to the channel, click the subscribe button. If you want to know when I'm streaming, click the subscribe button. And click the bell icon so that way you know when I am streaming. I will probably continue playing this game tomorrow. Maybe I will play this game longer tomorrow. Maybe. I'm not going to guarantee anything though, guys. So, who is all streaming today? Okay, so no one's really streaming anything, in terms of the ones that I do, raid. So anyways, guys, because of that, I'm just going to end the stream here. So, in the next episode, we are probably going to talk more to the NPCs and get some more cyber elves, and maybe feed them in the next episode. Maybe we can, maybe our Z-Saber can have more skills, and yeah. But yeah. And also in the next episode, we might be able to defeat some more bosses. However, like I said, I do not have the boss weaknesses memorized, and not only that, compared to the other games in this series, they don't even show like the boss you're gonna fight or anything like that. Unlike the next game, the later games in this franchise, the Mega Man Zero series. So, anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys all next time, whenever I stream. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time whenever I feel up to it. Video Game Fan 96 is out of here. See you all later, everyone. Bye bye, and well, peace out, everybody.